Stephanie. Welcome to Saturday So-and-So. I am so happy that you're here and that we can spend this time together talking about all kinds of stuff and sewing in my sewing room. So I wanted to talk about one change that I'm going to make. I'm going to put out this video on Fridays, and I'm going to call it Friday Sews because I was inspired by Jen in her sewing room. I will put a link to this channel, and she said, yes, you should do that. And I thought, well, I don't want to copy, so I'll call it Saturday instead of Friday. Well, another sewing buddy of Jen's, she said the same thing, and Jen said, no, use Friday Sews. We can hashtag it, and then you can find other people doing the same thing. And I thought, oh, I should have copied. So I'm switching to Friday, and it's going to be called Friday Sews, and it's going to be the same thing. And so if you're watching this on Saturday, you'll just watch it on Saturday from Friday. So it'll be called Friday Sews, and what a great idea. Can you imagine just having a list of fun sewers to just hear them chat over the weekend? So I will put a link to both of those Friday Sews, and each time that grows with new people joining in the hashtag, I will put them in as well, and then you'll know. So, kind of my last Saturday So-and-So, and on to Fridays. Same video. Don't worry. So now, my makes. I have two. The one I'm wearing, which is a remake, I think it's my third one. I'll show you the other two. The skulls and the plaid, and now I have another plaid. I think I need like 6 or 7 of these, and I'll just wear them every day. They're so cozy. It's like wearing a blanket. Let me show you what this one looks like. I love it. Did you notice? I'm matching a mask. It's so easy. I didn't even hem it. It's just serged. And actually, I don't like wearing masks, but it's been kind of cold, and this is nice and warm on my face. So it's not like I'm in a rush to take it off like the other ones. So that's pretty fun. My other make is this jacket. Can you see it? Ta-da! Okay, I showed you last week my muslin for this pattern, which is Butterick, 63.94. And the reason that I wanted to make this was I was inspired by Yellowstone. This is my Yellowstone jacket. Now, have you seen Yellowstone? Oh my gosh, Kevin Costner and a whole cast of great characters. I think it's Montana. There's a lot of killing, and I don't really like killing, but they're just it's so entertaining. The story's so good, the acting's so good, I can't stop watching it. And I saw a picture of the character Beth Dutton in this cool blanket, big blanket sort of jacket, and I knew that I didn't want something as heavy as hers, although the more I look at her picture, I should have copied it exactly if I could, but I decided to call it Inspired by Beth Dutton's Yellowstone jacket. And let me just show you a couple of things about it. Here it is. So this fabric reminded me of hers, and I added pockets. There's no pockets on this pattern, so I added pockets, and I kind of angled them and sort of matched them to my pattern a little bit. I thought that was kind of fun. And then I got some leather, and I trimmed my pocket with leather, which was an experience because I have not really sewn leather, and so I discovered I had to buy a leather needle, and I used some heavy, just some heavy thread that I already had that I would use like maybe on blue jeans, that orangey colored thread, and it just was perfect for this leather, and so I was really happy with how that turned out. It's very slouchy. Let me just show you what it looks like on. So it's kind of slouchy and comfy, and it's not meant to be a coat. It's not meant to wear, I mean, I would put my coat on top. This is more like a sweater. So you're wearing pants, a top, and a sweater, and it's meant for me to be worn indoors so that I don't want to get too hot. So that's why it's just unlined, super easy and super simple. Whereas if I was wearing Beth Dutton's real jacket, I'd be hot right away, and I'd have to take that off the minute I go inside. This pattern has a little clasp, and basically what they show is a little piece of leather, okay, and then it kind of overlaps and then it snaps. But I just wanted to do something fun and creative. I found this cool button and the same leather, and so I made 2 little squares, and then I trimmed a little piece of the leather from the side, and I just crisscrossed it and hand sewed it right there, tacked it down, and then it just kind of is a loop that goes over the sweater. How cool is that? Hope that was fun. So other than that, straight to the pattern. This is super easy. I think 2 of this is enough. I don't think I'll keep making it like I am this one. So most of my preoccupation this week is getting a new heater. It's the stupidest thing. I mean, I could get so excited about a new pair of shoes, or I don't know, something fun for the house. But it isn't fun to buy a heater. It was so expensive, and I've had somebody quote that heater to me about 3 years ago, because that's when it broke. It's about 25 years old. It's been here since we remodeled our downstairs, and this one wall heater heats the whole thing, and it quit working. And I thought, well, I'm just not going to pay thousands of dollars for that. So I bought some, little radiator heaters from Walmart, and my electric bill went through the roof, and so I kept it colder, and I finally just bit the bullet and got a new wall heater, and it's like the most exciting thing. It's just the most exciting thing. So they put it in today, and hopefully it lasts another 25 years, because they couldn't believe that heater was still there. And we put it in ourselves. Like, we didn't put it in, but that's how long I've lived here. So my son was 1 and he's 33. So that's how long I've lived in this house that my husband grew up in. Isn't that funny? This was my kid's bedroom. I have to tell you one funny story about this room. So the first time I painted it, I think I painted it purple the first time. I've painted this room several times. I painted it after the kids all moved out, and I didn't want to paint it because up here there was a bunk bed. Over here was a bunk bed, which my grandson has in his room, the bunk bed my husband and his brother had. I digress. So they had bunk beds, and there was this little, over here it said, I love my, and a little line that went all the way over to here, Mommy. How can I paint over that? Could you paint over that? Anyways, I don't know how I got on that subject. I guess heater and upgrading the house, and since we've been sort of staying home a lot, and our state is even more locked down right now than ever before. I'm in California. We've just done a lot of home projects, and it's just been, kind of nice for the house, and the heater is just a great addition. Also, we've been missing porch sitting time because it's cold. So I've moved 2 of my chairs over to a side porch that's kind of covered, and we bought a tabletop heater that's just like our deck heater. It's almost enough to warm us, but I need 1 more heater, and we've been sitting out in the rain, and I'm going to love this. I think we're going to sit outside all winter. It's just so nice. I want to sit there when it's snowing. If it snows. It doesn't always snow here. What else did I want to tell you? You're probably watching this the week before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great one. I have a couple of makes on my mind. I have another piece of this fabric in kind of a pink plaid, kind of a pinky mauve plaid, dusty rose, and I found a new one that's kind of like almost like the universe. I'll just show it to you when it's in the washer. So 2 more of these and I think I'll stop. And I had some cool fabric I showed you a couple of weeks ago. There's one that I really want to make, but there's only a yard. So that's not enough to make much. So I've got this really cool little t-shirt pattern, and I'm going to try and make that this week. So I'll have it to show you next week. Also, time to get out the Christmas decorations. I'm sick of my Christmas decorations. I want to do something different, so we'll see. I want somebody to come in and use my decorations and do it all different, because I do it the same. Are you ready for Christmas? I'm still mulling the idea of making something for everybody for Christmas. I keep seeing cool ideas. I don't have anything set in my mind to try, but it's still open. It's still possible, but not likely. I think I've said that I've made something every year, and I don't know. Do you make something every year? Do you have something quick and easy? I made those infinity scarves. I loved those. I made gloves last year. You probably saw my glove video. And I've seen some of your gloves. They're awesome. You guys, don't be perfectionist about the gloves. Just make them and wear them. Can I just say that? Because I know, right? But they're just gloves. And every pair of gloves you buy at Walmart, they're not perfect either. My first pair, they look like Minnie Mouse. They were so huge. So hopefully my video helped you skip that part. And I'm looking forward to Christmas, mostly with the kids. My little grandkids are so fun, and I will go see my son as long as we can still travel. I mean, who knows? It's so crazy times right now, but we definitely were supposed to go see them right after Christmas last year, and they were all sick. And by the time we were able to go, you couldn't go anywhere. So that's how long it's been since I've seen them, and I'm dying to go up there and see them. They live in the northern edge of our state, so it takes about 8 hours to get there, and we want to go with our trailer and stay a few days, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I think you're caught up, so I'm looking forward to having something to show you. I'm really like itching to make this top, this little t-shirt out of that velvet, and I think it's going to be super cute. And so I'm really looking forward to having that ready for you on Friday for Friday Sews. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye now.